Oh, you done did it now, didn't you, boy? You blew your serpentine belt while on the road. Sucks to suck, but I gotta look out for the less fortunate. So here's how you do it. You take off that bolt right there, 13 millimeters. That bolt right there, 13 millimeters. Okay? There's your ratchet. You need a shorty ratchet. Now underneath, it's not a bolt, it's a nut. I apologize. Underneath you got this bracket right here. The bracket sits over here. It bolts up to the engine. Let me just position my light right. Bolts up right there, two 13 millimeter bolts, and then there's two 13 millimeter nuts right here and right here holding the shroud on, okay? Now, you only do this for more access. Those should be really easy bolts. These bolts right here, you're not going to be able to get with a ratchet. In my case, I don't have a box end wrench, so I just used a vice grip. Grabbed it and undid it like that, okay? So you have your shroud loose, you have access, you can stick your hands in. Now, the way that you feed your belt is, and of course you break down and pull up to the least conspicuous place in town, some gun store just south of Atlanta, which is nice because I'm from Canada. We don't really have too many of these around. Short story long, up here what you do is you fold your belt in half, okay, and then you feed both halves of it over the pulley for your fan. You feed it down there to the point where you can grab it from underneath. Now what you're going to do is you're going to open it up like that, right there, open it up like that, and you're going to feed it down, down. We're just feeding the one end, so we're basically making like an open grab loop type deal, right? I'm just pulling this through. It's still here. My belt is laying across the engine like so, right? It's just laying there flat, and I'm pulling it through. And then this is all live, folks, so if you don't like the shakiness of it, you know, this isn't theory, this is practice. This is boots on the ground, laying under a truck in south of Atlanta. Am I safe? I don't know. All right, so you pull the loop through, okay? And you go around your crank pulley. You go, I said, you go around your crank pulley, okay? You got it around your crank pulley? Now you keep pulling it and you go around this, but I need to put it into my tensioner too. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself a little bit of a fold. I'm gonna give myself more belt. This is either gonna be the best video ever or it's gonna be the worst video ever. Let me know in the comments if I wasted your time. I'm not gonna be a theoretical dude. You don't see a lit shop, you see a guy laying on the ground talking to himself under his truck, okay? So that's what it is. You give it a little bit of a fold like that, a loop-de-loop. Can you see it? Right there. And then you jam it into the slot behind the tensioner. Sometimes not everything knows what we're doing here, so I have to say it out loud again. I said you jam it into the slot. The belt's not listening to me. See? It's just dropping crap in my face, right in my mouth. Little fold like that. You push it up against the engine and you jam it into the, there we go. Good girl. You see how that works? You like that, don't you? There you go. And then we just, can you even see anything? That's what you do right there. You jam it into the slot And then you basically just push it in there and give it a wiggle, 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 a wiggly, wiggly, and you loop it around. And then this goes around. I'm done getting stuff shoved or dropped into my face, so I'm gonna shut my mouth and not record the rest of this, but I'll show you what's the next step, okay?